Welcome back, subscribers. It is yours truly, JC Ultra, and today we are checking out NHRA Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is gonna be the shit. I can just feel it. I can see it. This is my first NHR drag racing game. I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna see what this game's all about. I don't know where we're gonna start. Oh. Probably getting copyrighted for the music, but that's fine. So we can customize our helmet, our racing suit, customize my team colors. Primary color we'll just say is black. Secondary color we'll say is orange. Third color we'll say is white. And we'll go with yellow. Looks kind of cool. Alright, I don't know if there's a career mode. Yeah, there is a career mode. We got multiplayer, quick play, customization, settings, trophies. Start off with a career.
Hey, there you are. Congratulations again on your promotion to team manager, and welcome to your new NHRA drag racing team. I'm the team's crew chief. I wear a lot of hats around here, but right now my job is to get you up to speed. Last season, it wasn't great. We didn't perform very well, and we still don't have a lot of funding, but I'm certain that with you as manager, we can turn it around. Let's climb the rankings, race against the best, and take home that championship trophy. But before we think about that, I'm here to help you learn the basics about drag racing. Come on, let me show you the ropes. This is our test track. Here we can try out our vehicles and any setup changes you make in a relatively safe environment. Right now, we compete in stock vehicle drag racing. The idea is fairly simple. Floor the throttle, keep the car straight, don't crash, and be fastest to the finish line. Seems easy, right? It's a little more complicated than that. Don't worry, we'll take you through the steps one by one. The first phase of drag racing is the burnout. The goal of a burnout is to heat up the tires and lay down tire rubber on the track to have better grip at the start line. Now you'll want to let go of the brakes. Great work! The tires are nice and hot. You put down good rubber onto the track. You should have some excellent grip off the start line now. Now that your tires are warmed up, we need to roll back over the staging line. Shift down until your car enters reverse gear. Once you're in reverse, press the throttle gently to roll the car back into the staging area. Okay, now we can begin the staging process. The staging line is where we start the race from. Shift up into forward gear and gently roll forward. Be careful not to stage too deeply. If you cross the staging line, it's a jump start. That's an instant disqualification. This is what we like to call the Christmas tree. Notice the large row of lights below the staging lights? That will tell you when you can start to floor. When the amber light turns on, that means it's time to react. You got a few tenths of a second before the green light turns on, so hit the throttle as quickly as you can. If you do cross the deep staging line while the amber light is shining, the red light will turn on. The red light signals a disqualification. Once the light turns green, it's go time. Only then can your car cross the staging line. Uh-oh, you fully crossed the staging line. That is a jump start. No worries, try it again. Try to keep your vehicle under control while rolling out. Let's try that again.
Not gonna lie, this is pretty sick. It's pretty sick.
You did it! Well done! Now to slow down without taking any damage. First, release the parachutes. They slow down the vehicle dramatically without putting excessive pressure on your brake system. Chutes are great work! You made it across the finish line, and you managed to stop your vehicle before hitting the sandbox. Let's head on over to the garage and get you more acquainted with the inside.
119 mile an hour.
Welcome to the garage area. This is where you prepare the vehicle for the upcoming race weekend. Your vehicle is divided into different parts, which affect the performance.
Okay. Okay.
Let's buy a new part to use in the upcoming race weekend. Because these parts are brand new, they're better quality than your previous ones. They'll also last longer and improve the performance of your vehicle. Feel free to purchase any part that catches your eye.
Yeah, well, they all look fucking stupid expensive. Let's go with a body kit. Name of the game is all about going fast. How much I got? I got 17 grand. I'm gonna hold off on an engine. Okay. Next event. Let's try it out. Sure, I'm gonna do the race systems without an active R&D project.
This is the Research and Development Department. Here you can start R&D projects to improve your parts. Pay attention to how much money and time each R&D project will cost. These improvements are permanent and transferable to newly installed parts, so don't worry. You can swap parts as much as you want after an R&D project is complete. Let's start an R&D project. Take your pick.
All right, we're gonna try her out. We're gonna see. Hopefully, it still walks me through it tutorial-wise, but Friday we get a
Welcome to your first race weekend. Let me explain how NHRA competition works. Every NHRA championship season is broken up into several different race weekends. During a race weekend, you earn points towards your championship total. The driver with the most points at the end becomes the champion and gets a championship Wally to add to their trophy cabinet. Winning a race weekend not only earns you a Wally, it nets you a decent haul of cash as well. A race weekend consists of 3 days on track. Test races on Friday, qualifiers on Saturday, and elimination races on Sunday.
Okay.
This is the pit. Here we do maintenance between races. Here you can repair low integrity parts, replace broken parts, or tune the car. Parts will always break down over time in this sport, but mishandling will lead to more issues. So be careful when you're out there on track. You have a set amount of time to make all your repairs and replacements, so make sure you plan accordingly. Let's go over tuning your vehicle. It may seem like an ultra-powerful machine, but it's also quite delicate. For the car to perform at its best, it has to take many factors into account. You can tune your vehicle to account for these factors in order to get the optimal performance out of your car.
That's crazy. I don't even want to do anything right now. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, how many times do we get a test and everything else? So, okay, so let's go back. We get 2 chest passes.
Drag racing fans, welcome to the NHRA Championship Championship. We've got world-class drivers, some of the most powerful engines on Earth, and myself, Brian Lowe. The only thing we're missing is you, and we're so glad you made it here. Did the driver in the right lane hold their brakes well enough in that burnout? It's the first round of racing here in this event, and we've got a doozy for you race fans. Looks like they can get the tires in the right temperature with them. You just don't see a race that good every day, folks.
Wow. Well, we got the win. 126 mile an hour. The other dude was catching us though.
The fans in attendance love that last race, and lucky for them and for us, we've got more NHRA drag racing action to come. the start. The right lane driver makes a strong getaway off the line, and that was all she wrote. Another sensational race is in the books, and we've got more to come, so don't go anywhere. Of the start. The right lane driver makes a strong getaway off the line, and that was all she wrote. In attendance love that last race, and lucky for them and for us, we've got more NHRA drag racing action to come. Bring home the victory.
Sorry guys, I just wanted to check out those cameras a minute. It's pretty cool. That was test pass number 1. Seven, 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 seven. Swap. I don't even know if that's the same guy or not. Test pass, 2 of 2.
Looks like our fans are returning from the food trucks for our next race. That popcorn looks good, doesn't it? looks like the driver in the right lane didn't heat their tires enough. We've seen these two drivers in close competition with one another in the past. Will it be another close race today? The right lane drivers working around on cold tires. That will cost them some time. An excellent race. They just logged a respectable ET, but it was enough to beat their opponent in this match and move them on to the next round.
Wow. Got to win.
The fans in attendance love that last race, and lucky for them and for us, we've got more NHRA drag racing action to come. That was all they needed to bring home the victory. Both drivers have given us some incredible performances so far. We're set up nicely for an unbelievable...
I don't know if that was...
What a great turnout we've seen so far for this weekend's event. The grandstands are filling up and we're just about ready to rock and roll. So without further ado, let's take it trackside.
All right. This is it.
It's always such a thrill to watch these cars, isn't it? What a disappointing finish to the race. The driver in the right lane has made a lane violation.
No way. Oh my God, bro. I can't believe I just did that. I don't know what's going to happen now. They're going to let me go again?
Our founder, Wally Parks, began the NHRA in 1951 to promote safety, competitive organization for hot rod drag racing. Oh, it looks like the driver in the right lane didn't heat their tires enough.
Oh my God, I pulled it off.
Oh, I think I'm losing my voice. What a race we just saw. And we've got more NHRA drag racing action coming your way. This driver had a slight reaction time advantage, but it was exactly what they needed to come out ahead for the win.
Not by much.
What a pleasure it is to call this event in front of our loyal NHRA fans. No better fans than NHRA drag racing fans.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We've got a lane violation, and that is a disqualification.
Oh my God, dude. We are not having good luck right now.
Looks like our fans are returning from the food trucks for our next race. That popcorn looks good, doesn't it? We can see a loss of grip after that burnout attempt. The action's heating up here with this next contest. What do these two drivers have in store? The right lane drivers losing control. Will they have enough to get over? Looks like their crew is going to have a long night in the pits after that crash.
Heat up your tires.
Oh, I think I'm losing my voice. What a race we just saw. And we've got more NHRA drag racing action coming your way. Rare occurrence, but neither driver in today's race was able to cross the finish line.
That's crazy, dude. They're just all standing there watching it burn down. I promise you guys, I'm not doing this on purpose. Well.
the Wally is what these drivers are all fighting on the track for. Introduced in 1969, Wally trophies are 18 inches tall and 12 pounds of 18 dresses. Three rows of 3 pounds of drag racing.
Dude, I almost crashed off the beginning again. That was nuts.
One race closer to the conclusion of this race weekend. We'll find out soon who takes home the Wally. The right lane driver makes a strong getaway off the line, and that was all she wrote. Don't go anywhere. We've still got the finals to come, where the Wally will be awarded to a very deserving driver this weekend. Four football fields in less than 5 seconds. That's an indication of just how lightning quick these cars are, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god, bro. We're broke. We're legitimately broke. I want the secondary color or something else. Or no, this color or something else. Black again? I'll roll black. know what? So. Win all 24 race weekends. Crazy. I gotta just be able to go down the track straight, dude. I should have lifted, but.
So glad to see such a huge crowd in attendance here. We're just about to get underway with this NHRA Camping World Drag Racing Series Championship event, so buckle up. The racing is sure to be intense. First round NHRA drag racing action with two of the sport's finest. What an amazing race that was.
Bro, this game is fucking crazy.
These drivers give it absolutely everything every time their wheels touch the drag strip. With this level of competition so far this weekend, who knows what we're going to see in the finals?
I almost crashed again.
They were quicker off the starting line, and in the end, that was all they needed to bring home the victory. The fans in attendance loved that last race, and what a pleasure it is to call this event in front of our Royal NHRA fans. No better fans in the world than NHRA drag racing fans. What a shame. One of the cars has jumped across the center line, which is an instant disqualification.
You definitely have to warm up the tires. Because that fucker hooked.
The grandstands are filling up with NHRA fans, and if you're anything like me, you've been looking forward to this event for some time. Hello, folks. I'm your host, Brian Loans, and I welcome you to another great NHRA Camping World Drag Racing Series event. I can feel the anticipation for our next race coming up here in the commentary box, ladies and gentlemen. The roar of the engines firing up, the smell of the exhaust, the sun blowing out the engines. It does not get better than this. Wow, that was something special, wasn't it? Two of the NHRA's brightest stars head-to-head, and there's plenty more of that to come next.
Does that mean we're eliminated? Oh, I'm about to blow up my transmission. Fuck, dude.
Love to see all of our young NHRA fans. Don't forget, kids, Junior Dragster Racing is every sanctioned NHRA dragster. Kids from the age of 5 to 17 drag racing career started. And season dragsters. The car in the right lane won't be able to do much while smoking the tires like that.
I didn't win by much.
Can you believe what we've just seen?
Can
you believe that this isn't even the final round? Stay tuned. The next race in this event is right around the corner. Here you can see just how badly they smoked the tires. Really unfortunate for them to see the race being over before it had actually begun. They were quicker off the starting line, and in the end, that was all they needed to bring home the victory.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Love to see all of our young NHRA fans tonight. Don't forget, kids, that Junior Dragster Racing is every section of NHRA dragsters. Kids from the age of 5 to 17 drag racing career started. And season Junior Dragsters.
I don't think I did a good number.
What a race. Their dragsters will go back to the pits, the engines will be rebuilt, and then...
I don't know how I got disqualified. Swap. 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 Okay, so I can literally swap everything. But I don't know how much that's really costing me, but...
Our founder, Wally Parks, began the NHRA in 1951 to promote safe, competitive organization for hot rod drag racing. Over 25,000 people signed up in the first year.
Wow, dude.
This is what we love to see. Two gritty, hard-nosed racers putting everything they have into their dragsters. Let's see what the next round will bring.
Off the line is just crazy. He just wants to just fucking kick everywhere.
This driver had a slight reaction time advantage, but it was exactly what they needed to come out ahead for the win.
Trying to check out all the different camera angles.
Hope you're staying hydrated out there, folks. As good as that one. All of the Wallies have found new homes. It's been a day to remember with our winners, and the big question is, will they be able to keep up this momentum into our next event? We hope you'll join us to find out.
Dude.
Spectacular performance once again by both drivers in this race.
Or negative $6 grand. You have unfortunately reached bankruptcy. This means you will not be able to continue. Will have to drop out for the season. Your progress will still count towards the end of the season. To avoid bankruptcy, keep a close eye on your expenditures and maintenance costs. Wow, dude. Wow. do super modified, pro mod, pro stock, funny car, top fuel. We have to stick in the super modified because that's the only one that's unlocked. I get to pick my sponsors? What? First time I've had a truck, that's crazy. Alright, we got 5 minutes left. We're gonna jump into a race. I don't know. So this is I get a 2-hour trial of this game where I can buy it, and I find it extremely interesting.
Drag racing fans, welcome to the NHRA Camping World Championship. We've got world-class drivers, some of the most powerful engines on Earth, and myself, Brian Lowe. The only thing we're missing is you. So glad you made it. This is a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Two of the best drivers in the drag racing world against each other in the first round.
Whip that dude's ass.
The fans in attendance loved that last race, and lucky for them and for us, we've got more NHRA. In case you were looking to go on a road trip, the NHRA has over 140 sanctioned drag streets across America.
Get the fuck
What
out
a
of here.
disappointing finish to the race. The driver in the right lane has made a lane violation.
Oh, dude.
We've got a great crowd this weekend exploring the pits, taking a peek at the NHRA. That's the National Outlaws Association. It's the largest auto racing sanctioning body. There are over 35,000 license containers.
I know I could get this game down.
Here's your first round matchup, ladies and gentlemen. That was a great performance from both drivers.
I think we snuck that win out. I think I'm shifting too early. Shifting on the blue light, not the green light. Yeah, we snuck that one on. Wow.
Absolutely no fear in either of these drivers. That's why they're at the top of the sport. The finals are still to come, so stick around.
Well, hopefully you guys like this episode of NHRA Racing. I think it's sick. Squirrely as fuck. He was catching me right there.
Let's go back to that start. The driver in the right lane came off the starting line quicker, which gave them the advantage that they needed.
That's crazy. Alright guys, smash that like button. Let me know if you want to see more of this. I enjoyed it. I'd like to actually try to do something with this game. It's not too expensive. There's a free trial. It is on console, on PS5 currently, so I get a 2-hour trial. I'm going to use an hour of it just to showcase it to you guys and kind of dip my toes in, but I'm a fan of NHRA racing and a lot of other racing style things too, so without further ado though, I'd like to play more of this. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below, and smash that like button right now. Peace out. Ultras out. See you in the next one, guys.